Hey guys, John Delemy here, the host of John Delemy's CBJ Real News Podcast Show, bringing you to the real news each and every day. And many of you know I was potentially not going to go live tonight on a real news show because we're in massive preparation for the We the People Fight Back event, which is going to be just tremendous. I mean, in front of me is the final program. The VIP dinner is going to be epic. I mean, look, this is what we're sending us. This is a program that we'll produce for the event. It's amazing. All the bios of all the incredible speakers, all the sponsors, the special bonuses. I mean, look at this. It's tremendous, guys. And it's just so powerful. Then our dinner, our VIP dinner. It's going to be so awesome, guys. And I get excited about it because I know this weekend in Naples, Florida, at We the People Fight Back event, lives are going to change forever. You're going to hear a story when I first open up from an 81-year young man and a 73-year his young wife about how they're making a decision in America to fight for their grandchildren. You know, tonight's quick show was called "It's Time We Cancel the Cancel Culture." I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of hearing about the radical left, the communists. There's more of us than them. So I want all of you to make a decision to say, it's time we rise up patriots and we fight back peacefully. You know, at our event, we educate people, we empower people, we encourage you. We give you the faithful strength to believe you're worthy of fighting back and being proud of the American flag, being proud of the red, white, and blue cross over your heart, being proud of conservative values and realizing the communists, there's more of us than them. We're in America. We have the Constitution. It's time to cancel the cancel culture. You know, this weekend at our event, guys, it is going to be epic. Epic. I mean, I'm looking here. Our dinner, it's a night of celebrating our love for America. Special prayer, breathtaking performances, inspirational stories from patriots, faith, family, and freedom. How America was founded on prayer. That's just a dinner. That's not, Pastor Greg Locke going to tear it up coming in. I mean, Pastor Greg Locke is coming in. We have a 2 full day event. It's not a rah-rah flag waving F Biden event. It is educating, empowering patriots to make a decision to step out in faith. When you hear what Hallie and Steve from Ohio did, most people since April to now has done nothing. Facebook keyboard, Instagram, social media. I'm in lockdown. I'm this. I'm in jail. What did you do locally? How many people's lives have you changed? What have you done for the children? 81-year young man, 73-year young wife of his made a decision to fight for their grandchildren. When I open up with that, I open up with the power of prayer. And we have Dr. Linda Lee Tarver coming in from Michigan, the election integrity expert. Rebecca Friedrichs, who President Trump put on the national scene for education. It's time we cancel the cancel culture back, guys. And I want to thank all of you. You're gonna hear some major announcements coming up for John Delemy's CBJ Real News Podcast show coming up. Mimi, you're awesome. Mimi Schofield is one of our sponsors. Matter of fact, Mimi, you're right here in the program. Mimi, I saw you sent some more patriots in tonight. We'll be attending the event with you. We got some unbelievable specials our night of celebrating our love for America. The dinner is going to be amazing. We were on the phone today with the hotel, people coming from out of town. It is going to be, I actually believe that this event will change America because if 10% of that room do what Hallie did and Steve, I'm going to open up with that because it's about taking action. Because they want to keep it, they want to keep you alone. You know, the cancel culture, the word culture means personal habits related to a group of people. It's a culture. Personal habits. And the word habit means the way one behaves. You know, I've written 20 books, and throughout all my books, I talk about habits, culture. So we have to cancel the cancel culture. Today, I had a great conversation with Lynn Wood. Lynn Wood actually shared on his Telegram. And guys, I'm at the 99-yard line of potentially getting rid of my Facebook account. So make sure you do follow me on Telegram because I'm tired of the censorship. I'm tired of them controlling my voice. I'm sick of it. Totally sick of it. So make sure you guys follow us on Telegram and make sure you guys follow us on Rumble. And you guys can follow me on Telegram by going to CBJ Real News and Telegram. And let me share with you what Lynn Wood sent out today. I had a great conversation with Lynn earlier today about something he's rolling out on September 11th about striking back against the businesses and do business locally. And I talked to Lynn a little while ago too. I said, Lynn, I've been speaking this for years. That's why you'll see at this event, I'm introducing 7 new pieces of artwork. conservative. I love quotes. I'm a writer, some great quotes, and all of these printed are all my books are self-published. Everything you see at our event is printed locally. Lois, you're awesome. Lois, Captain Wayne Smith and his champion wife, Lois. I'm excited for the panel. How excited is it going to be with Julio, who's a Vietnam veteran, and Captain Wayne, who's obviously Vietnam veteran POW, and Julio from Cuba went to battle in Vietnam to protect the country that gave him freedom. And I'm excited to have Captain Wayne and Julio together in a great conversation. This event is going to be about veterans, about American, about fighting back, about being encouraged and being inspired. And there's so many so-called conservatives that will not speak the truth. I just updated my bio. I literally just updated my bio. I had someone make a couple of suggestions, and this is what it says in my bio. And you guys that know me will enjoy what it says here. And it talks about, it's pretty awesome. And I say it respectfully. It says, where is it here? Where is it? Somewhere in here. I'm just finalizing everything. And it says, John Lemmy is the host of the absolutely explosive, no holds barred, uncensored daily CBJ Real News podcast show, bringing in real news to the American people. John covers subject matter that most conservative talking heads won't touch for fear of losing their paychecks or being censored. Most people in the media are worried about being censored. That's why I appreciate all of our sponsors. Mimi Schofield's a sponsor. We got some specials for all the sponsors. Chrissy's working on some great bonuses at a VIP dinner. Just when you guys come in, just a swag bag is. And I'm saying this because this is how we cancel the cancel cultures. We conservatives patronize each other. Everything you see at our events, all from a local printer here. Eric and Carlos, they call them Christie's boys. It's America at its best. And, we say it respectfully. They were very lean during COVID. And when all the shutdowns, and we're blessed to move a lot of books and a lot of products and a lot of those quote cards you see, all of the awesome artwork that we're going to release this week. Some great capitalism quotes, motivational American quotes to empower people. So it's time we cancel the cancel culture. And I want to show a video. And make sure all of you guys also on Rumble, make sure you guys are chatting on Rumble and sharing on Rumble. We appreciate it. Texas, you're awesome. Superfoods, Superfoods. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. I want to connect with Professor Toto. I'm going to have Professor Toto on my show coming up. I'm going to have Lynn on my show coming up. So you're awesome. Superfoods out of Texas. Thank you for being part of our Rumble team and sharing. All of you are on Telegram sharing. It's game on time. Now, I made this video way back when. Some of you on Telegram just met me. Even some of you just recently have just met me in the last few months. I made this video about a year ago. Pay attention. John DeLemy here, the founder of Conservative Business Journal, with a very quick overview. 7 reasons why it's starting to feel a lot like socialism here in America. Reason number 1, the government is telling you where you can go. Interesting, isn't it? Reason number 2, the government can tell you when you can go, where you can go. Reason number 3, it's sounding a lot like socialism in America. Who you can go with, when you can go, and where you can go. Reason number 4, how much you can purchase at the stores, limited availability, shortage of purchases. 5th reason why it's starting to sound a lot like socialism in America. Number 5, what is deemed essential for you in your life and non-essential. Let that simmer in your mind. Why it's starting to sound a lot like socialism in America. And number 6 reason, government giving people money and people waiting for the government to give them money and not being creative, having the capitalistic, creative, God-given anointing to produce. And number 7, which is really scary, the reason why it's starting to sound a lot like socialism here in America. You're waiting to hear from the government to the answer for your future. When you can go, when things will open. This is a scary time you're in America. That's why we have to stand up and conserve the values of capitalism and be strong. Thank you. Now that was made about 16 months ago because I saw this coming. This was made 16 months ago, that video. It's sounding a lot like socialism. And that was before Fired Up Jim from Texas. Welcome, my man. And interesting, right? And that was when they were thinking about one stimulus check. Now you got the moratorium on evictions. They can't be evicted. They've got 4 stimulus checks, get $800 a week. There is a war in America against the mindset, and that's what they're trying to do here. And that's why we, the people, fight back. We educate you, and then you have to have the faith to stand strong. That's why our event is going to have some great Alan and Francine Fosdick, friends of Christy and I for 20 years. Amazing how God reconnected us. They're coming in from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and they're going to be doing Fran's going to be doing a very special section on the power of Daniel, the power of Daniel in the Bible. Daniel went into the lion's den and came out strong. Make sure you guys be here. We the People Fight Back event.com. It's time we cancel the cancel culture. You people are going to leave so equipped, so empowered, so excited to believe in themselves, because we have to cancel the cancel culture. And what we do is we take our local market. Ask yourself, what can I do to cancel the cancel culture? That's why we've been suppressed. I mean, when I open up in the beginning of the, that's why so many conservatives get on my nerves. Look, I will not be taking the jab. First off, it's not a vaccine, so let's just realize that. You know, I'm very honored that Matt Staver, the founder of Liberty Counsel, the #1 law firm in America defending conservatives and Christians for decades. I interviewed Matt Staver on the CBJ Real News Podcast Show. You can go to lc.org, one of the most visited websites on the internet today in regards to everything going on, and you'll see on the homepage is the interview of me interviewing Matt Staver. So make sure, and guys, remember on Rumble, all of my podcasts are on there. All the replays are there. And then also on our website, cbjrealnews.com, all the websites that are, all the replays, especially my featured episodes, you'll see on the library of episodes, you can see under the letter S, you'll see Staver. Listen to Matt Staver, share it. We know I brought to you 160 guests so far, the best of the best. You know, I've had Newt Gingrich, Judge Jeanine Pirro, Sean Spicer. Over the years, you're going to start to really see us. We're taking our show to the next level. We, the people, fight back. And we fight back by being around some of the greatest champions. Being around. You know, this weekend, we're going to cover Second Amendment. And I'm going to cover something. I'm going to show Frank Deverano. But, you know, somebody asked me real quick today too, you know, when I saw the post I did, when I was averaging 30,000 to 50,000 people a show on Facebook, you know, we've cleared 80 million downloads on our podcast. Many of you have our podcast app on your phone, and that's the audio of every show we do. Evan is part of our team. It's actually 3-year anniversary this month, and Evan will be at our event this weekend. He actually moved from Canada to Florida. You'll hear about that story. And every morning he puts in a podcast app, goes out to all of the people that have the Conservative Biz Journal app. We've cleared 80 million downloads. And, you know, we would average 30 to 50 views on Facebook, but Facebook, they're so nervous of the truth. And I started off on a Biden scam series. I just want to show a quick recap of what we shared on a Biden scam series. And I'm not backing down from this. Like, we're not moving on from election 20. Joe Biden is an absolute horror show. All of you know, I've interviewed numerous Navy SEALs, SEAL Team 6 member Justin Sheffield. I had a great conversation with Justin, a very heart-to-heart conversation about Afghanistan. He did thousands of missions for well over a decade as a SEAL Team 6 Master Chief in Afghanistan. And I'll be bringing him on my show in about another 2 weeks. I was texting Justin back and forth today about something we're about to release with him as a SEAL Team 6 leader and a true patriot. And there's a lot going on. There's more of us than them. So here's a quick recap of the Biden scam series. Animal in the swamp is a rhino. That's a Republican in name only. And there's going to be also, I'm going to name something called a CINO soon, Christian in name only. Not one conservative Republican can review the ballots that are mailed in. How much of a scam is that? All of you who are proud, I'm not going to cast a vote for Trump. Who are you casting a vote for? Political swamp creatures? Who are you voting for? China? You mail ballots in, we can scam them. That's what they did. They got people so scared they wouldn't leave their house and it's unsafe to go to a voting booth that we will just mail ballots in. Trump will win because you have to validate these ballots. You just can't make up ballots. And Fox, by calling Arizona before the numbers even weigh in, it's Joe Biden come out. And let me just stop right there. I want to go on that very, very quickly. I was on Fox. And some troll said, John, you weren't on Fox. Okay, I'm going to show a video when I was on Fox. November 3rd, when they called Arizona, I knew they were totally tied into the cabal. They were totally tied in, and they're liberals. When they called Arizona before Florida, hours before Florida, because the root of who they are is a liberal-based media company. And most of the hosts, which gets on my ninth nerve, is them promoting the jab. Oh, well, I got the vaccine. I like how they dropped that. What vaccine did you get? The flu vaccine? Because it's not a vaccine. Let's talk about what we're speaking here. It's time we cancel the cancel culture, and that's why God's rising up the warriors, the Gideons, the Daniels, the Solomons, the Esthers, the warriors that have come out of nowhere. God's rising up the warriors to cancel the cancel culture. So they canceled and suppressed me. This is a little recap of some of the highlights of a Biden scam series. Everything I'm saying, as you know, is true, but they're afraid to show us. I just want to infuriate a little bit more tonight. Those that potentially, obviously, we stream it on Facebook, but it's rarely ever seen. But obviously, Rumble. I appreciate you guys. Follow us on Rumble because we're probably going to be on Facebook here shortly. So make sure you're on Rumble. And Superfood, I appreciate you doing a little moderating in there tonight, along with my wife Christy. You're awesome. Superfood, I met through Bonafide and Doug and the boys and Lynn Wood and everybody. And I spoke to Lynn Wood twice today on the phone. Had a great conversation. And I appreciate it once again. I was going to say what I got so distracted. Let me share with you what Lynn, I want to get back to this. Lynn shared this on Telegram today. He goes, Delemy is the enemy's dilemma. Just spoke with Patriot John Delemy of CBJ Real News. And this is what I said to Lynn. Lynn, John will support a strike for freedom by we the people against the enemy starting on September 11th and lasting until we break the enemy's back. John said 1,000%. 1,000% is 1,000%, always has been, always will be. Thank you, John. That was on Lynn's Telegram. Because September 11th, Lynn's going to roll something out about putting a list together of all the businesses that are pro-life, pro-God, pro-conservative, the small businesses that, take the stupid face diaper off. We are taking this country back. It's time we cancel the cancel culture. And I'll be discussing some of this weekend. But those of you that are on Telegram, you will see, if you go to Lynn Wood, if you scroll through go through my profile, you'll see I forwarded out what Lynn said. I'm very humbled by that. But I want to continue with this because I want you guys to realize you can't back down from the truth of what is going on here in America. And we have to cancel the cancel culture by sharing the real news. So here's back to kind of the quick overview. I'm going to keep the show quick, short, to the point. I want to inspire you to make a decision every day to do something. What am I doing today to patronize conservatives? Like those of you right now, hey, I can't make it to the event. Why don't you call and pick up, 10 tickets or say, look, I want to be a sponsor. Say, hey, whatever, here's a few $1,000. Here'd be a sponsorship. Here's a business or something. Hey, whatever you can do with it. I want to be behind it. I believe what you guys are doing. Guys, we run a business. I mean, there's 200 people that all lunch. We got the menu today, all lunch and dinner food. It's phenomenal. The event's going to be incredible. All right, back to the video because my goal is to conclude this in 30 minutes tonight. Kamala Harris are two paid puppets who have no clue about life. Kamala Harris didn't even make it to the Iowa caucus. Nobody likes her. And you can quote me on this. John Delemy says Kamala Harris is the most unliked candidate ever. All of the rhinos, that includes the Bushes, that includes the McCains, all of them. They said, how do we get Trump out? Scam the vote. If you can't see the ballot, we can make the number up and scam it. That's what it comes down to. They knew they couldn't win legally, and they couldn't win ethically, and they couldn't win with integrity. Joe Biden is demonic. He is working for the demonic forces of the radical left. When someone cannot check and double and triple check a signature, an identification, it's positioning itself to scam the American public
to say Joe Biden won. It all started with China, and China's got its hooks in Joe Biden. It's proven now with Hunter Biden. It's proven now with Jim Biden. It's proven with all of the businesses going overseas. It's proven with many of the sporting outlets. Proven with the NBA that they're.
Interesting. When I watched that was made. These are clips from 6 months ago. Isn't more of this coming out? There's no leadership. I mean, he's not a president. It's a joke. Afghanistan is it's brutal what's going on. And make sure you watch my show I did 2 nights ago. Once again, it is on Rumble for the Rumble replay. It's also on my cbjrealnews.com homepage. It's also on the app. You'll see and then on the app you listen to the audio of it. But you guys can watch the replay in Rumble. You guys can also go to CBJ Real News on Conservative Business Journal. You will see where it says on the main website, it says to watch the video, you go to CBJ Real News Show, and you will see the video replay every day. So even for those of you that may miss it live, and I want to give a shout out to Anna in Tennessee, Atlas in Tennessee, excuse me, and my wife Christy is from Dyersburg, Tennessee, Atlas, and I appreciate you guys chatting on Rumble. Remember, on Rumble, you guys go to Rumble, and you can chat under the video live on a smartphone, right under it, and then on a desktop or an iPad, you can comment in the comment section under the video. And I know many of you are just moving over to Rumble, so we appreciate that. But it's interesting though when you look at this. This was 6-7 months ago, and this has all come to fruition. There's no administration. I mean, when you hear this weekend from Maureen Maloney, and the Angel Mom was coming in from Massachusetts, she was booed at a city council meeting, recommending that illegal aliens do not get driver's license. And it's actually the 10-year anniversary to the brutal killing of her son. I'm going to have a panel. I'm going to have Sabine, Sabine, as you know, is a member of a family, and so is Maureen. First time you guys are meeting Maureen, but I've interviewed Maureen 4 times, and she's been on my show. That's why, guys, watch the replays of the show. This is a daily news show. You're going to start to see me really reposition you guys to understand it. Watch it, learn something, get inspired, share it. But take a look at the video I'm showing. For those of you who may have just met me, this is a recap of the Biden scam series that we did the day after the election. So let me continue with this, and I want to cover a few more points, and then we're going to wrap this up. And make sure you guys come out to the event. It's Tuesday. The event doesn't start the Friday morning at 10 a.m. We got the swag bag. We got gifts. We got surprises. We got the name tags are printed up. It's game on time. You guys get a pen. You get a swag bag. You get gifts. You get bonuses. My whole goal is to equip and empower you to take a stand in America and change this country. So call or text 561-847-3467, 561-847-3467, or visit WeThePeopleFightBackEvent.com. Secure your ticket. I know Alex, who's one of our sponsors and also one of our featured speakers. Alex picked up, I think, 5-6 more tickets today for people attending the event. So it's powerful. I mean, it's about people. Guys, you got to have enough faith to cancel. Step out in faith. God wants you to change. Change is difficult. But to make a decision, you have to cancel easy habits. So it's time we cancel the cancel culture by sharing the real news and in your business. Make a decision who you do business with, where you do business, and get away from the radical left businesses. All right, here we go with this. Finish up this quick clip. Thank you.
With China. Do you know how weak our military would ever be under a Biden administration? Do you know how weak this country would be under that spineless socialist Joe Biden? Mail-in ballots was a scam created by the Democrats to rob the election from the American people. Mail-in ballots are a pure scam when you can't identify who the voter is. That's a fact. They're all manipulators. They're liars and thieves. The criminal activity in the DNC and Donna Brazile and Juan Williams from Fox, they make my stomach, they're sick. It makes my stomach sick. They're disgusting. I had someone come to me today say, oh, we lost. All the step up and fight the good fight of faith for this country. These Democrats are criminals. They will steal from you. I said it in a day of election, the real fighters would come out. You got to fight the good fight of faith. We have won. You can't let the DNC and the Communist Chinese Party steal from us. And those of you that are Christians, and I did a video last night, you got blood in your hands. You voted for Joe Biden, especially the evangelicals for Joe Biden. You're a disgrace and you're a disgusting human being. You voted for Joe Biden, socialist, pro-life Kamala Harris. They are disgusting, despicable human beings that are just tools for the Communist Party. They want to destroy this country. And you cast a vote for them, God is watching. It would have been the largest landslide ever in American history. But they knew it. From 2016, they started with Trump. It's been 24/7. In organized crime, they have runners. They have people that get paid to run and take all the hits and be the front person for the real criminal. Joe Biden is a runner. He's a front person for the criminal Democratic Party.
Wow. I mean, even as I watched that tonight, even as I watched that, it's amazing to see how God works. I mean, that was made during a Biden scam series right after the election. I feel more about that today than I've ever felt. That's why we, the people, fight back. God's going to move. I mean, that's how we win, by God moving. And that's what we do here at the Conservative Business Journal and on John DeLemmy's CBJ Real News daily show. So I want to empower all of you to step up, step out, and make a decision to cancel the cancel culture. One decision at a time. One decision at a time. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. And I want to say hello to Whitlock on Rumble. I'm glad you guys are coming out of Rumble. Glad you guys are starting to learn how to chat on Rumble. Thank you, Superfoods, for assisting with the moderation. And make sure you guys do follow me on Telegram. Just go to CBJ Real News. Join the channel. Make sure you follow me on Rumble. Go to rumble.com. If you go to Telegram, all you do is click on it. You'll see it's live right now. You click on that, it takes you out to Rumble. Subscribe to our channel. We just cleared 38,000 subscribers, growing every day. It's exciting. And obviously, make sure you're also, the secret weapon is to be in my email database. And we send out some great news updates. You do that by going to cbjupdates.com, cbjupdates.com. And John, I ask all of you, you can't do this fight alone. You can't fight alone. You got to be around warriors. You got to be around warriors. And I want to show a great clip of Frank Deverano. Talk about canceling. Frank Deverano wants to cancel communism. I want to show a quick clip of Frank, who's one of our featured speakers coming up this weekend at the We the People Fight Back event. Frank Deverano, Bay of Pigs veteran, amazing. I've interviewed Frank numerous times. He just wrote a great article about the Taliban regime in Afghanistan. It's featured on our main website. It went out on a newsletter. I shared it on Telegram. So here's Frank Deverano. Enjoy.
We have the allies of the Communist Democratic Party, Black Lives Matter, who are supporting the communist regime in Cuba, blaming America for the riots in Cuba. And those are the allies of the Communist Democratic Party. 70 Democrats wrote a letter supporting the Cuban regime, killing people. That is a Democratic Party today. It's a communist party. Our great governor, Ron DeSantis, he wrote a letter to President Biden asking him to provide internet in Cuba. We have the ability to do that with satellites. We could do it immediately. All he has to do is order that, and then there will be internet all over Cuba. And then the people can communicate. Now they cannot communicate. They don't know what's happening in one city from the other. And that's what the communist mass murdering regime wants. Biden hasn't taken that action, but our governor has asked for that. In fact, the governor said, we can do it in Florida. We don't even need the federal government to do it. In Florida, we can do it. No response from the Biden administration. None, zero. And then you have all the Anthony Blinken saying all these great things. Yeah, we need to help the people. The people have the right to demonstrate. But who are the allies of the Communist Democratic Party? Black Lives Matter. What did Anthony Blinken do? He put the Black Lives Matter flag in every single American embassy abroad, together with the gay flag. So don't give me false speeches when you are supporting the anarchists and the communists of Black Lives Matter. It's unacceptable. It's shameful to put a Black Lives Matter flag in every American embassy in the world. That's what the Biden, Anthony Blinken State Department recently did, together with the gay flag.
Let me tell you something. Frank Deverano is going to light it up this weekend. Frank Deverano was one of our featured speakers at We the People Fight Back event. He's written 28 books on communism, an historian, a professor. He's going to light it up. I get so excited because I get so inspired. You know, I get so inspired because these are real people. People go, I haven't heard of Frank Deverano. So it's very powerful. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are fighting for this country. We have some of the greatest speakers at our event, true patriots who've paid the price. We have some amazing people coming in from all around the country. We the People Fight Back event. Our next We the People Fight Back event is December 3rd, December 4th. Write down that date, December 3rd, December 4th. Remember, our event's only limited to 200 people. Classroom style. It's set up with a desk, set up with a pen. You guys get a workbook, get to study, get to learn. You get to interact with the speakers. We have 5-star lunch, swag bag, bonuses, a whole selfie station. It's an amazing event we put together for the atmosphere, because the atmosphere of expectation is the breeding ground of miracles. And I believe there are people listening tonight and through this process that will massively change their life. Like it says right here, don't tread on my freedom. And all of you know right now, we rolled out conservativemarketplace.com in order for all of you to support and sponsor us. People go, how can I support you? We put together a boatload of patriotic items and businesses in there, and they have patriotic hats and artwork, and all my books are available. The Faith Stands Fear Run wristbands are available on there. The entire Faith Stands Fear Run line. We just had a young lady order a Faith Stands Fear Run red t-shirt tonight right before the show. She also ordered one of the patriotic cross pins are in there, conservativemarketplace.com. Guys, we cancel the cancel culture by making a decision that we know we're in the right. They stole the election. The country is being ran now by the cabal. It's being ran by Obama. So all we do is have faith in God, which is powerful. Have faith in God, stand strong, move forward, and get around the right people. Be around the right people. You guys, you can't do this alone. That's why they want to put you in a hazmat suit. They want to put you in a mask. They want to keep you home. They want you hanging out behind a Zoom constantly. They don't want you fellowshipping, hugging on people, taking pictures, taking selfies, breaking bread, fellowship. And that's why they want to shut down all the small businesses. And we're going to have Dr. Krista Kamensky speak. Dr. Krista Kamensky is going to unleash about the masks, about the vaccine, about what you can do to build your immune system. I mean, we have Dr. Lena Lee Tarver coming in from Michigan about election fraud, election integrity. We the People Fight Back. Game on. Cancel the cancel culture. It's awesome. Here's one little quick message, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Annihilate your potential. You take a look at any country that starts to ooze on in under the control of a socialistic regime. And what happens is the potential of people, guess what, is destroyed. It annihilates your potential. So let me continue reading. This is on page 105. Socialism annihilates your potential. It eliminates your belief that you can achieve the next level in your life and business. Once your belief is shattered, your ability to achieve success is destroyed. Capitalism allows greatness to come out of you. But before I continue with capitalism, here we go. Let's back up a little bit here. Socialism annihilates your potential. It eliminates your belief that you can achieve the next level in your life and business. What socialism works on is belief. Belief is the emotion. See, even when I pause, that's a quick teaching from one of my shows. They're after your belief. See, fear destroys belief. Faith builds belief. That's all the radical media wants to do is destroy you. That's why you have to build your immune system physically. Eat healthy, get a good night's sleep, eat live food, drink a lot of water, get around people, build your immune system. And you got to build your immune system emotionally. Don't let them shut you down because they're going after your belief. And that's why it's so important. And Atlas, I saw you met me through Linwood. You're awesome. Atlas, And Stu is awesome. That's right. Texas Hummer, you're awesome, my man. Atlas goes, I found you through Lynn Wood. Thanks for what you're doing. I just spoke to Lynn right before we went live a little while ago tonight. And Lynn will be in my show. Just watch for the announcement coming up in the next week or two. Lynn Wood will be live in my show. I had Matt Staver on from Liberty Counsel last week, General Michael Flynn a week before that. And guys, make sure all the replays are all on Rumble. They're all on cbjrealnews.com. They were all on our app. But socialism annihilates your potential. That's what they want to do. Is they want to get in your mind. They want to shut you down, keep you quiet. They want to cancel God's belief in you. That's why we, the people, fight back. You get inspired, you get invigorated, you get refreshed, you get revitalized. And also, you know what? I hear nothing negative. There's no fear in me. I'm full of faith. I'm full of taking action. I'm full of, you know what? I actually believe I can do this. Socialism annihilates your potential. You get a hold of that from this. That's how you cancel the cancel culture, by canceling their fear in your mind. And start a business. Patronize local businesses and conservatives. You have a dream, innovate, step out in faith, get around faithful people. So important. Thank you, Kenzie, that they were on Twitch. Yeah, we stream on Twitch and we stream on Rumble, and it's awesome. So let me continue with this, and then I'll show one more clip, and then we'll wrap this puppy up tonight. Attitude and atmosphere of expectation, and you being able to achieve more. And when you don't believe in yourself, to believe in others, socialism wins. So that's why I'm going to talk about why it's deadly. Because once you start to suffocate someone, and you start to, socialism suffocates people. So when you look at this and say socialism annihilates your potential, it's like when a storm comes in. All of a sudden, when a storm passes, you're like, man, it just annihilated everything it hit. That's what socialism does. Socialism annihilates your potential. How many of you right now have a desire for your family, your children, your grandchildren, anyone around you love, for a bigger potential? Like, wow, you know what? I want so much. I believe you have unlimited potential. See, socialism annihilates your potential. It eliminates your belief that you could achieve the next level in your life and business. Once your belief is shattered, your ability to achieve success is destroyed. Wow. I mean, they shatter your belief. That's what we do here. Our goal is to inspire you, encourage you, empower you. You're special people. You're patriots. You believe in conservative values. Conservatives believe in Second Amendment, freedom of speech, traditional marriage, pro-life, strong borders, election integrity, Judeo-Christian religious freedom. And guys, there's a war on your mind. That's why we cancel the cancel culture. So I want to challenge all of you, and I want to thank all of you that have joined our Rumble channel, have joined through Telegram. Just search CBJ Real News. And then also those of you that will, by choice, choose to join our email list, which is our email list is, we've been building an email list for years. We have some of the greatest conservatives on our email list. And you can do that by going to cbjupdates.com, cbjupdates.com. You see all this on the bottom of the ticker here. And when you look at this, guys, so I want to ask all of you, what can you do the next 24 hours to cancel the cancel culture? What can you do differently? Speak your beliefs. Speak your beliefs. Speak that you believe in conservative values. You believe in Second Amendment. You believe in traditional marriage. You believe in strong borders. You believe in capitalism, the right for people to earn income, the right for people to go out, put a good day, work in, earn income, bless someone, produce a product, produce a service here in America, and bless people. And make sure those of you that are on the edge come out to our event. I think we have 4 tickets remaining out of 200. It's going to be an amazing event, guys. This isn't where people run in and run out. It's a 2-day event. We have unbelievable sponsors. Our sponsor trade show hall is absolutely incredible. I mean, I'm finalizing our program tonight. I'm actually at the studio. My wife Christy's home. I'll be leaving here in a few minutes. I came over just to get some stuff for the event. But as I'm going through, I mean, these are all the pages of the workbook. I mean, look at them all. This event is not some, flash in a pan, just walk in and get a bunch of crap. I mean, this is a serious event. I mean, it's actually 1920. It's 23-page workbook. I mean, and one of my favorite parts is a whole page of notes you take. You learn at our events, guys. You learn, you take notes. We the People Fight Back event. Someone's listening. God has blessed you. God's blessed you. You're like, you know what? I want to be part of the event. I want to sponsor. Guys, there's VIP table sponsorships. I mean, our night of celebrating our love for America. We're celebrating our love for America, breathtaking performances, inspirational stories from patriots, how America was founded on prayer, special message from Francine Fosdick about and live entertainment from Jason Beal. This is going to be an epic event. We the People Fight Back event. Make sure you're here. Call or text 561-847-3467 or visit wethepeoplefightbackevent.com. You're a business person. You have a business. God has blessed you. Get behind a conservative movement. Love to add you in here with all of our sponsors. We have our sponsors right here. We have Kingdom Plan Advisory Group, STZ Network, 239 Real Estate Deals.com LLC. We have Gwen Novak, Culture Matters, helping conservatives raise their voices. We have a conservative ghostwriter coming in from Missouri. Freedom One Coffee, Schofield Production, event premier expert planning and production company, Pretty Lips Company, Mark of Excellence Construction, Hollywood doTERRA Network Marketing Organization, Lost World Museum coming in from New York, Kathy Frederick Art from Maryland, In God We Trusted, Jeff Wallace coming in from Missouri, Biologic Center from Tennessee. Guys, join the movement. Be part of it. Call or text 561. It's powerful. 561-847-3467. Or email team, T-E-A-M, team at conservativebusinessjournal.com. Get involved. We the People Fight Back event. Guys, make a decision. Cancel the cancel culture by being a confident, proactive conservative. Walk around with one of the We the People are pissed hats. And I want to conclude tonight. I want to thank all of you that have patronized the conservative marketplace. And I want to congratulate this. Literally, somebody just came in tonight. Someone just placed an order tonight for conservative marketplace. That's the word conservative, the word marketplace, conservativemarketplace.com. I want to congratulate Carol. Carol is from Georgia, and she invested in a patriotic American flag crosspin, a Faith Stands and Fear On fitted women's t-shirt. And thank you very much. And that's when she invested in that tonight at 10:22 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll be shipping that out to Georgia. It's powerful. She'll be wearing a Faith Stands Fear On shirt. She'll be wearing a Faith red, white, and blue crosspin. So let me just show. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Conservative Marketplace. Oop, here we go with the video. There we go. All right. Thank you guys for supporting conservativemarketplace.com. Please share the marketplace, Conservative Marketplace, with fellow patriots. We have a wide array of hats. 5% of proceeds goes to Heartbeat of Miami, free shipping on all orders. A bonus gift goes out to all of you. We have pins. All of my books are in there, the Faith Stands items. This is how we fight back. And I appreciate you guys. You're awesome. And all of you guys know, I had someone just say to me, hey, can you show the We the People Fight Back video that I showed you tonight? Yes, I can. Everyone, you guys really enjoy that. So here we go. Well, even as I watched that, guys, God bless all of you. We love you guys. Guys, be in the fight with us. Be in the fight with us. We the People Fight Back event. And let me tell you the 4 reasons why I got banned on YouTube for life. Banned on YouTube for life. And Karen, I will see you in Kentucky, young lady. I love you. I love your daughter. I love what you stand for. I'm going to have Brad is going to be in my show out the next Wednesday. I talked to Brad right before I went live tonight. I'm going to have Brad Barton live on my show. And Brad will be speaking on next We the People Fight Back events, December 3rd, December 4th. Secure your tickets now. That event will sell out. December 3rd, December 4th. Get your tickets now. Remember, our event's limited to 200 people. I want that classroom style. I want that in-depth teaching. We have to equip the warriors to fight for this country. So, Karen, you're awesome. Great meeting you in Spartanburg. Bonafide and Tim from Fighters Network, they're coming on down to our event. So we're excited about that. So, guys, We the People Fight Back is game on. Thank all of you that are followers on Telegram and Rumble. I appreciate you guys chatting on Rumble. Appreciate you guys sharing. Thank you for all of you. Thank you, Superfoods, for being part of our crew behind the scenes here. We love you. We appreciate your effort. Appreciate your heart. Appreciate all you're doing. And thank you for all of you that met me today through Lynn Wood sharing a post on Telegram. And guys, we fight back. You know, we make a decision, and that's how we do it. And go out and do it. Go out and make a decision. And as you can see, I was very fired up tonight going through the workbook for the event, 24-page workbook. You guys get a swag bag and a weigh-in. You guys get 4 bonus gifts you're going to get in the weigh-in. You'll be able to take notes. You'll be able to leave the event equipped, empowered. Be able to go to your local neighborhood and stand up against the radical left. Cancel the cancel culture with faith. You cancel the cancel culture with faith. You can quote me on that. Send it out all over the social media platforms. Email it to people. You can cancel the cancel culture with faith. So it's awesome. Kenzie, you're awesome, young lady. I'm excited to see you in September 11th. We'll be in Kentucky with Brad Barton and Candace Owens and Mike Lindell, General Flynn, Lynn Wood, and others. Going to be an epic event. And I'll be interviewing Brad next week about his story and obviously promoting his event coming up September 9th, 10th, and 11th. And Brad will be here at our event in December 3rd and 4th. So, guys, We the People Fight Back. And we do this to educate you guys and empower you. And I want to thank all of you. This is all possible by our sponsors and our supporters. So those of you listening to this, you know what? I want to get involved. I want to pick up some tickets to be a sponsor and be a supporter. You can call or text 561-847-3467, 561-847-3467, or you can call or text that number. You can email team at conservativebusinessjournal.com. But guys, it's a war. We're winning a war. We are winning the war. And make sure to watch all the replays in Rumble. Make sure you subscribe to our email database, cbjupdates.com. I send replays out every day. This is John Delemy, the founder of Conservative Business Journal. I host John Delemy's CBJ Real News podcast show every night. I was going to go 30 minutes. I looked down, it's 49 minutes. Let me conclude. We have to get back into preparation mode for the event. Thank you guys for sharing, following. God bless you. Appreciate all of you. And I will see you at a We the People Fight Back event. And thank you for being part of the warriors to take this country back. And I want to conclude in the 4 things why I got banned on YouTube. You know, sometimes I'll go down a rabbit trail, but I'll come back. I got banned because I talk about election fraud, election integrity. Election was stolen from you and I. Number 2, I talk about abortion versus pro-life. Number 3, I talk about the tsunami of illegal aliens, legal immigration. And I talk about communism and socialism. They're out to kill us. Those are 4 topics. And you add the vaccine. And I don't speak in code. I will say vaccine. It's not a vaccine. It's a baby formula from China to make you a lab rat. There's a horrific amount of results from people taking the jab. I will not talk in code because my God wants me talking faith, not code. Okay? My God wants me talking code, not faith. Excuse me, wants me talking faith, not code. Someone just asked, yes, the website to support where all the patriotic products are, conservativemarketplace.com. All of my books, a wide array of patriotic hats, some great crystal pins. You know, the one my wife wears, Keep America Great. Everyone loves that pin. That's in conservativemarketplace.com. We appreciate you. Guys, with that said, good night. God bless. Thank you. Stand strong. Don't cancel what you believe. Don't speak in code. Cancel them. Good night. God bless. We love you. Thank you.